Hi dears, today we are going to practice sample questions based on the chapter polynomials. Especially for the term 1 examination, we are going to practicing MCQ based questions. So we can start the question number 1. Choose the correct answer from the given 4 options in the following questions. Question number 1. The number of zeros of the given polynomial. So there is a polynomial which is given in productive form. So x plus 1 whole square into x plus 2 into x minus 3. So the question it is that the number of zeros. This x plus 1 whole square we can write it as x plus 1 into x plus 1. X plus 1 into x plus 1 is x plus 1 whole square. So again x plus 2 into x minus 3. So here the number of zeros means based on this we will get 1 0, based on this 1 0, based on this 1 0, based on this 1 0. So total 4 zeros will be there. So option C is the right answer. Okay. After getting the product form we will equate to 0 and we will get the zeros. Here x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to this 1 transposed to the minus 1. Such a way we can find out the 0. One more x is equal to minus 1 will be the 0. And x is equal to minus 2, x is equal to 3. By equating these all factors, we will get the zeros of this polynomial. Now we can go to next question. The zeros of the polynomial x square minus 3x minus m into m plus 3 are option A, B, C, D. There are 4 options. First of all, we can try to understand. Zeros means it is the value of x. Here x square minus 3x minus m into m plus 3. This polynomial's value will become 0 when then the value of x. Here 4 options are there. So by giving these values we can check it. Suppose this is the solution, then m can be given in the place of x so that this polynomial solution will become 0. So we are going to insert this m in the place of x. So what will happen? Here m square minus 3m will come. Here no x. So what will happen? M square minus 3m minus m into m plus 3. Here m is common. It can be taken outside. So m into m minus 3 will be here. Here minus m into m plus 3. To become its answer 0, same terms are required here and here. Here m is here also m, but here m minus 3, here m plus 3. So when the value is m, when the value of x is m, this will not give a 0 because here the term m minus 3, here it is m plus 3. So the solution of x will not be m. So here it is given option A, m is the solution, so this option will not come. This third option also will not come because here also they are giving m as the option. Now we can check minus m is the solution or not. In the place of x, when x is equal to minus m, if it is getting equal to 0, it will be the solution or zeros of the polynomial. So in the place of x we are giving minus m. So minus m square minus 3 into minus m, minus of m into m plus 3, which is equal to, when we square this minus m, its answer will be m square. Here it is minus into minus, it will be plus 3 into m, 3m. Here it is minus of m into m plus 3. In these two terms, m is common, so it can be taken outside. So we will get m into, here balance 1 m is there, here balance 1 3 is there. So m plus 3. Same term is coming here also. So m is minus m, x is equal to minus m is a solution of this polynomial. Because here m into m plus 3, here also m into m plus 3. When we subtract, its answer will be 0. When the polynomial becomes 0, what is the value of x? That is the zeros of the polynomial. So minus m is a solution. Now here also minus m is there. So we want to check m plus 3 or minus of m plus 3, which is the second solution. That also we need to confirm. So we can try to insert m plus 3 is the solution or not. So in the place of x, we can give this m plus 3. So what it will happen? In the place of x square, we are giving m plus 3. So it will be m plus 3 square minus 3 into m plus 3 minus of m into m plus 3. What will happen? Here m plus 3 whole square, here 1 m plus 3. So 1 m plus 3 can be taken outside. Balance 1 m plus 3 is here. Here 1 minus 3 is there because this m plus 3 is taken outside. So minus of m into m plus 3. So you look here, 3 minus 3 is 0. Now here m alone. So m into m plus 3 we can write m into m plus 3 minus m into m plus 3. We got same terms here, first and second. When we subtract this, its answer will be 0. So m plus 3 is also one of the solution of this polynomial. So the question it is that find the zeros of this polynomial which are minus m comma m plus 3. So this answer will not come. If it is required, you can check it. Okay. Now we can go to next question. If one of the zeros of the quadratic polynomial k minus 1 into x square plus kx plus 1 is minus 3. Find the value of k. It's very simple question. As we know, this minus 3 is one of the 0. That means in the place of x we can give minus 3. At the time the polynomial's value will become 0. That's why minus 3 is known as one of the zeros of the polynomial. So our equation k minus 1 into x square plus kx plus 1, that answer will become 0 when we insert x is equal to minus 3. So we can give that k minus 1 into x square. Instead of x square we can write minus 3 square plus k into, instead of x we can give minus 3 plus 1 is equal to 0. Here it is k minus 1 into minus 3 square. Minus 3 square means minus 3 into minus 3. Minus into minus plus 3 into 3, 9. Plus k into minus 3 is minus 3k plus 1 is equal to 0. Now 9 into k minus 1 we can write that 9k minus 9 minus plus and minus comes together, we can give minus 3k plus 1 is equal to 0. Here 9k minus 3k is equal to 6k minus 9 plus 1 is equal to minus 8 is equal to 0. So 6k is equal to minus 8 transpose to right side, it will be 0 plus 8 which is 8, and k is equal to 6 is multiplying here. If it transpose to the right side, it is division 8 by 6. After the cancellation, here 2 4 times, here 2 3 times, so 4 by 3 is the answer. So we got the solution, option A is the right answer. Now we can go to next question. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial f of x is equal to x square minus x minus 4, then what is the value of 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta minus alpha beta? As we know, this is the sum of the fractions. We can use cross multiplication. So beta into 1 beta, alpha into 1 alpha, all divided by alpha beta. So the cross multiplication, once again 1 into beta, beta plus 1 into alpha, alpha divided by alpha into beta, alpha beta minus alpha beta. As we know, we studied that the sum of the zeros, the alpha and beta are the zeros. We studied the property, sum of the zeros of the quadratic polynomial alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, where b is the coefficient of x, a is the coefficient of x square. Here minus symbol is there, so we can give this minus symbol at first. Later we can check what is b. Here b means the number nearest to x. No number means which is 1. So minus 1 is b. So minus of minus 1 will be there. This is the minus symbol already given here, and this is the minus 1 which is the coefficient of x divided by a. Divided by a is the coefficient of x square. There is no coefficient means it is 1x square. So 1. So alpha plus beta is equal to minus of minus 1 means it will be plus 1. 1 divided by 1 means it is 1. Now alpha beta is equal to, we studied that c by a. C means the constant. Here the constant is minus 4. So minus 4 divided by a. A is 1, coefficient of x square. So minus 4 by 1 is equal to minus 4. So alpha plus beta is equal to 1. which means beta plus alpha also 1. So in the place of beta plus alpha we can write 1, and alpha beta is equal to minus 4, so we can write here minus 4, and minus of alpha beta is equal to minus 4, so one subtraction symbol is there, again minus alpha beta is equal to minus 4, so that minus symbol also we need to give. Now minus symbol is on the denominator, even though we have to mention on the numerator, so minus 1 by 4. This minus symbol and this minus together comes, one is horizontally, one is vertically, so it will be plus 4. After the cross multiplication, here it is the denominator 1, 1 into minus 1, minus 1, 4 into 4, 16, so plus 16 divided by 1 into 4, 4. Minus 1 plus 16, which means 16 minus 1, which is 15 by 4. 15 by 4, option A is the right answer. Now next question, the value of the polynomial x raised to 8 minus x raised to 5 plus x square minus x plus 1 is positive for all real numbers, negative for all real numbers, 0 depends on the value of x. In this question, we have to observe one thing. The value of the polynomial means we can give any value for this x. The value of x we will consider real numbers. At the time, what will be the polynomial's answer? This answer what will be? That is the question. Whether it is positive number or negative number or 0, or it is depends upon the value of x. Surely we can say that here x raised to 8. When we give a positive number here, on the real number there will be 0, negative numbers and positive numbers. Suppose we are giving positive number here means x raised to 8 is a biggest number as compared to x raised to 5. When x is a positive number, for example here 2 is giving means 2 raised to 8 will be greater than 2 raised to 5. So when we subtract this, it will be a positive number. Similarly here also, it is a positive number and it is also a positive. When we subtract, this will be biggest, and after the subtraction it will be a positive number. At last we are adding 1, so the last answer will be positive. So when we give positive number, the answer will be positive. Now we can check when we give 0 at the x is equal to 0. What will happen? X is equal to 0. At the time this will be 0, this will be 0, this will be 0, this will be 0. At last we are adding 1. 1 is a positive number. So when we insert x is equal to 0, at the time answer is 1, which is a positive number. Now we can think when we insert negative number at the value of x, what will be the answer? A negative number is squaring, or the power is a even number. For example, minus 3 square, the answer will be minus into minus, it will be plus. Or instead of this square, if I am giving any even number, for example 4, 8, any number, 6, its last answer will be positive. What is the reason? Because 2 times when we multiply negative, it will be positive. Here even number of times means it will be paired. So this minus symbol is giving here in the place of x means after finding its 8th square, we will get positive answer. And it will be a biggest number also. But when we give here a negative number, here it is a odd number. When we give minus 3 raised to 3 or 5 or 7, any odd number, last answer will be minus, negative. But already here one negative symbol is there. So both negative symbols are joining, it will be addition. So when we add these two, it will be a positive number. Similarly, in the place of x square, in the place of x we give negative value, negative squaring time it will be positive number. Here negative number is giving outside one negative symbol, both joining together it will be addition. Which means when we give a negative number in the place of x, this all terms will be adding. So all numbers are adding means it will be positive answer. So we understood whenever we give positive number or 0 or negative, the answer is always positive. So option A is the right answer. So my dear students, today we discussed a few questions. Now we can go to next question. If the zeros of the quadratic polynomial x square plus a plus 1x plus b are 2 and minus 3, then what is the value of a and b? That is the question. There are 4 options. First of all, here it is given the zeros are 2 and minus 3, which are the values of x. First value we known as alpha and second value we known as beta. So we can do one idea. We can just apply these values in this equation. X square plus a plus 1 into x plus b. Already we studied if alpha and beta are there, here alpha is 2 and beta is 3, minus 3. So we can make the quadratic polynomial by using the equation x square minus of alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. This is the equation for making quadratic polynomial by using their zeros. Here alpha and beta are the zeros which are given 2 and minus 3. So this equation will be x square minus alpha plus beta. What is alpha plus beta? 2 plus minus 3. Alpha is 2 and beta is minus 3. So 2 plus minus 3 into x plus alpha beta. That means alpha is 2 and beta is minus 3. So 2 into minus 3. So we get x square minus is here. 2 plus minus 3 is minus 1. So again minus 1 is coming means it will be minus 1 into x. 2 plus minus 3 is minus 1. Outside 1 minus symbol is there. So 2 into minus 3. What is 2 into minus 3? Minus 6. So we can give here minus 6. So we get the polynomial x square plus 1x, because here 2 minus symbol is there, minus 6 is equal to 0. Our given equation is x square plus a plus 1 into x plus b. Here we got the equation x square plus 1x minus 6. We can compare here. Here a plus 1 is equal to 1. A plus 1 is the coefficient of x, which we got here 1. So what will be? A is equal to 1 minus 1. So 1 minus 1 is equal to 0 and a is equal to 0. Similarly, in the place of b it is minus 6. So directly we can write b is equal to minus 6. This is one of the method. There are other methods also to find out a and b. I think this is the easiest method if you know this equation. Which equation? If zeros are alpha and beta, then you can make the quadratic polynomial x square minus of alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So this idea is helpful to compare with the given polynomial. This is the given polynomial and we found the actual polynomial by comparing this. This is x square, this is also x square. Here 1 is the coefficient, here 1 is the coefficient. Here a plus 1, here 1. So a plus 1 is equal to 1 means a is equal to 0. Here b is equal to minus 6. So we got a and b. A is 0, b is minus 6. So option D is the right answer. So here we discussed a few questions based on the chapter polynomials. Especially these all questions are for the term 1 examination, and we can practice more questions from different chapters in the upcoming videos. Here it is the video. So I didn't explain or repeat any questions again and again. If you have any doubt, please watch it again or pause it and write the notes which will help you to learn more and score more. Thank you dears. We can continue next class.